dear students. In last videos, we people have seen structure and function of ecosystem, right? If you are talking about structure of an ecosystem, it consists of biotic component and abiotic component. If you are talking about function, then there are total 4 main components that works as a single unit, right? And that are your number 1, productivity, decomposition, energy flow, and nutrient cycling. These are the parameters, right, which functions as a one unit, which functions as a single unit, I can say. For understanding the same, we have take a very simple example of a shallow water ecosystem, and that is our pond, right? We have seen in pond ecosystem there exist, yes, biotic factors as well as your abiotic factors. एबायोटिक फैक्टर्स की अगर आप बात करें तो क्या है पॉन्ड इकोसिस्टम में? सबसे पहले पानी, उसके अंदर डिजोल्व न्यूट्रिएंट्स, राइट? एट द बॉटम देयर विल बी प्रेजेंस ऑफ सॉइल. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस देयर आर मेनी पैरामीटर्स लाइक pH. इट्स इफेक्ट इज नेग्लिजिबल, आई कैन से, बट लाइट, temperature, this affects an ecosystem, specifically pond ecosystem. These are your abiotic factors. If you are talking about your biotic factors, again it consists of producers, phytoplanktons, right? It consists of consumers, that are your zooplanktons, fish, right? And birds also, as well as it contains decomposers, right? What is the purpose of decomposers? आपको अच्छे से पता है. Decomposers are the one who act on dead decaying object. मतलब ऑर्गेनिक मैटर को ये लोग किसमें कन्वर्ट करें? इन ऑर्गेनिक मैटर. सिंपल एज दैट. दैट आर योर मिनरल न्यूट्रिएंट्स विच आर वंस अगेन रिसाइकल्ड. ठीक है? ओके. देन इन अवर एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक इज योर प्रोडक्टिविटी. I am just giving a glance of what we people have understood in productivity. What is productivity? It is nothing but rate of synthesis of biomass or organic matter, right, per unit area over given period of time. That is called as your productivity. Correct? Dear students, if you are talking about productivity, then we have discussed 2 types of productivity: primary productivity and secondary productivity. What is the difference between 2? If we are focusing on your primary productivity, then this is productivity at producer level, at first trophic level, that is T1. T1 stands for your first trophic level, which is constituted by producers. आपको अच्छे से पता है, producers are going to prepare food by the process of photosynthesis, and ये जो productivity होती है, this productivity is called as primary productivity. Dear students, this primary productivity is further divisible into 2 categories, जैसे कि आप सबको पता है, GPP and NPP. What is GPP? GPP stands for your gross primary productivity. ग्रॉस का मतलब होता है टोटल. सो द टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ फूड, आई कैन से, विच इज प्रिपेयर्ड बाय प्लांट्स, कम्स अंडर योर GPP. Okay, now dear students, plants also perform certain metabolic activities in which they are going to use energy. ये एनर्जी कहाँ से आती है? आपको एनर्जी कहाँ से मिलती है? फूड से, ऑफ कोर्स. सो जो प्लांट्स ने फूड प्रिपेयर करा, उसमें से कुछ यूज करेंगे ये फॉर परफॉर्मिंग देयर ओन मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटी. एंड हियर आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट रेस्पिरेशन. एम आई क्लियर? सो टोटल में से जो रेस्पिरेटरी लॉस हुआ, उसके बाद जो कुछ हमारे लिए बचा, दैट इज व्हाट आई मीन बाय NPP. Am I clear? That is your net primary productivity. Yes or no? Once again, what is gross primary productivity? Here I am writing total. What is NPP? Total minus respiratory loss. तो ये हमारे लिए होती है for consumer. Am I clear? Okay. तो ये इक्वेशन आपको अच्छे से याद है, right? I know that. चलो, Next is your secondary productivity. If you're talking about secondary productivity, then how can I define this? It is nothing but rate of resynthesis of organic matter by consumer at consumer level, जो वापस से synthesize होता है, that is called as your secondary productivity. Am I clear? So dear students, this we have already discussed. In this video, we are going to focus on productivity level. Okay. If you're talking about whole biosphere, right? It's a giant ecosystem which consists of your grassland, desert, forest, right? And many more. Now people say me, सारे ecosystem की productivity same होती है क्या? No, it's different. Again, it depends on producers, right? Which producers are there? It depends on abiotic factors, of course. So what I mean to say over here, कुछ की productivity high होती है, कुछ की productivity medium होती है, कुछ ecosystem की productivity कम होती है. Again, this productivity levels, this ranges high, average, low, this all are dependent on abiotic factors as well as biotic components persisting in any ecosystem. Okay? So in this video we are going to discuss your productivity levels, that is your high productivity ecosystem, we are having average productivity ecosystem, less productivity ecosystem and low productivity ecosystem. Am I clear? Once again, what are the parameters, what are the factors that affects productivity? आपको अच्छे से पता है. Biotic plus abiotic agents. Am I clear? Okay. So here I have written, if I am talking about your high productivity ecosystem, so in such kind of ecosystem, say for example, highest is of coral reefs, followed by estuaries and sugarcane fields. These are the examples which I have written of your high productivity ecosystem. इनकी जो net productivity होती है, this net productivity is, as I have written, 2 to 4 kg per meter square per year, or I can say 20 to 40. T stands for tons. T stands for tons. Am I clear? So 20 to 40 tons per hectare. HA stands for hectare per year. Am I clear? So dear students, ये जो annual productivity है, annual productivity of such kind of ecosystem is 20 to 40 ton per hectare. Am I clear? Annual का मतलब per year. कितनी हुई? 20 to 40 tons per hectare. Am I clear? Okay. With daily output of 60 to 20 gram per meter square. एक दिन की अगर आप बात करो तो अगेन डिपेंडिंग ऑन टाइप ऑफ प्रोड्यूसर्स, प्रोडक्टिविटी रेंजेस फ्रॉम 6 to 20 ग्राम पर मीटर स्क्वायर. एम आई क्लियर? ओके, तो ये क्या पढ़ा हमने? हाई प्रोडक्टिविटी इकोसिस्टम. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट एवरेज प्रोडक्टिविटी इकोसिस्टम. ऑब्वियसली इससे थोड़ी कम होगी. कितनी है ये देखो, 2 to 4 है. दिस इज 1 to 2 kg per meter square per year, or I can say 10 to 20 tons per hectare per year. मतलब annual productivity, ये जो average, I mean to say average productivity ecosystem है, जैसे कि certain agricultural crops and temperate forest. Am I clear? इनकी जो productivity है, annual productivity मतलब per year is 10 to 20 tons per hectare. इसकी कितनी थी? It's 20 to 40 tons per hectare and यहाँ पे 10 to 20 tons per hectare. Am I clear? With daily output of 3 to 5 gram per meter square. Am I clear? इसके examples आपको अच्छे से याद रखने हैं. Now let's talk about less productivity ecosystem. If you are talking about such kind of ecosystem, तो इनकी productivity, as the name suggests, it will be less in comparison to first to one. Examples which I have written are your grassland ecosystem and savanna. Am I clear? कौन से examples हैं? Grassland ecosystem and your savanna. What is annual productivity? Annual productivity is only 2 to 10 tons per hectare. कितना लिखा है मैंने? 2 to 10 tons per hectare. 20 to 40 tons per hectare. 10 to 20 tons per hectare. 2 to 10 tons per hectare. Am I clear? With daily output of 0.5 to 3 gram per meter square. Am I clear? Example कौन सा बोला मैंने आपको? सावना एंड ग्रासलैंड इकोसिस्टम. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट लेट्स टॉक अबाउट लो प्रोडक्टिविटी, मतलब सबसे कम प्रोडक्टिविटी अकर्स इन योर डीप सीज एंड डेजर्ट्स. ओके, देखो कितनी है. नेट प्रोडक्टिविटी इज 2 टन per hectare. Am I clear? It's only 2 ton per hectare. Okay, it is as low as 3 gram per meter square per year in certain desert, and such is seen in case of your deep sea and arid land. Arid land का मतलब है dry land. What is the reason for the same? If I am talking about desert, right? तो desert में सबसे पहले it is non-availability of water with very high temperature in case of hot desert, right? And the temperature is very low in case of cold desert. So these are the factors which limits productivity. Am I clear? Whereas if I am talking about your deep sea, in the sense your ocean, तो यहाँ पे light becomes limiting factor. Light becomes limiting factor, right? Where it becomes limiting factor? With increasing in depth, and nitrogen. Okay, these two are the limiting factors for oceans, for deep sea ecosystem. So due to these reasons, the productivity is low in case of your deep sea and arid lands. Am I clear? So dear students, ये क्या पढ़ा हमने? Productivity. Apart from this, if I am talking about factors affecting productivity, then these are your solar radiations. It can be your, chalo here I am writing factors. Number 1 is your solar radiation, matlab light. Okay. Second one is your temperature, I can say. Third one is the moisture content. This is also very important. Of course, nutrients. I can say. And we are having, chalo, fifth one I am writing here only, that are photosynthetically active producers who can perform the process of photosynthesis. Simple as that I can write, or else I can say it as a photosynthetic efficiency of producers. Of course producers तो होते हैं, but it also depends on their photosynthetic efficiency of producers, I can say. Am I clear? So you dear students, please make a note of these are the factors. What is this? This all are the factors that affects productivity. ठीक है? Light, temperature, moisture, nutrient and photosynthetic efficiency of producers. Am I clear? This point, ये जो point है ना, that we will be discussing in chapter photosynthesis. वहां पे आपको ये अच्छे से समझ में आएगा. Once I will taught you what is C3 and what is C4 plants. अभी के लिए सिर्फ इतना याद रखो that productivity depends on photosynthetic efficiency of producers. Am I clear? So dear students, this is your productivity. So आज के लेक्चर में हमने क्या पढ़ा? Productivity definition. What is primary productivity? Secondary productivity. Primary productivity के अंदर GPP and PP. And then we have understood productivity levels and factors affecting productivity. Am I clear? Okay. So I hope the video is very clear to you people. Thank you very much.